Hello, Professor Cadney's here, and I am here to talk to you about how to paraphrase. Okay, so paraphrasing is a really challenging skill because it means that you're putting a short amount of text into your own words, which means you really have to understand that text that you are incorporating. And unlike a summary, which is making something very big into something short, you're keeping your paraphrases about the same length as the original. So, I'd like us to look at in the book the page that is about paraphrasing, which is on page 139 of the textbook. Okay, and I'm going to read some of this to you. People tend to find paraphrasing challenging because it forces you to understand the sentences on a very deep level. If you do not understand a sentence fully, you will not be able to paraphrase it accurately. So take note of that. If you don't understand a sentence, you're not going to be able to paraphrase it. Okay? Do not be intimidated. Paraphrasing can be mastered with practice. You will continue to practice paraphrasing in all of your English classes at CCP. So you will have a lot of opportunities to practice this beyond just this English 099 class. All right, the next thing that's here is the definition of paraphrasing. Once again, it's putting a short amount of text in your own words while still giving proper credit to the author in the form of a citation. So citation is the same thing that you put at the end of a summary. It's the same thing that you put at the end of the quotation sandwich. In this case, it's going to, it'll be the information that's from where you got the paraphrase, right? The author's last name and the page number. So here are the steps for paraphrasing. First, you're going to read the sentence and understand the sentence in the context of the article, which means what it's saying in the article, and then also just in general, like what does this sentence mean? Okay. You're going to do a vocabulary annotation on the sentence to make sure that you understand all the words in the sentence, very crucial to understanding the meaning. You'll put the sentence in your own words in your head or out loud to a friend, okay? Then you're going to change the syntax of the sentence. You're going to change the order of the words to make sure you're not copying the author's order. And the way to do that really is to start at the second sentence. If you're paraphrasing two sentences, make the paraphrase of the second sentence go first, and the paraphrase of the first sentence go second. And if it's just one sentence, you might first start with what's after the conjunction, like and, right? Do that part first and then the next part second. This will make more sense when I give you an example. Okay, just a couple of things. Also, your sentence should be about the same length as the original, and you're going to create a citation with the author and page number after you do your paraphrase. So here is a sample. And the sample quotation is, CCP should have better athletic equipment according to Jeb Jones, a student at the college who wrote about the issue in an essay entitled CCP Needs Work. Okay, so the sentence says CCP should have better athletic equipment according to Jeb Jones, a student at the college who wrote about the issue in an essay entitled CCP Needs Work. So what we see there, we have the quotation and quotation marks. So this is the bit of information that was taken directly from the text. We have a citation here, because when you quote, you need that too. It's got the page number. It doesn't have the author's last name because it was mentioned right here in the sentence. So what do we need to do? Well, first, vocabulary annotation. I think in this particular sentence, we know all of the vocab words, right? That maybe the only word we might not know is issue, right? And we're going to say, this is a problem, right? And now, so you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. I only didn't know one of the words. Now you still want to look up some words even if you do know them so that you can use them when you're changing your sentence around. Okay, so maybe equipment will change around, right? We'll change maybe to paraphernalia. Oops, let's get the right spelling. Paraphernalia. Okay. And the college, well, that, we could call that CCP, right? That's what he's talking about. Okay. So now we look, this is the paraphrase, and the paraphrase begins at the bottom here. So according to Jeb Jones in an essay called CCP Needs Work, there could be much better paraphernalia for sports at the college. Okay, so do you see that what I did was to first talk about the second part of the sentence, Jeb Jones here. I said according to Jeb Jones, right, in the article, in the essay called CCP Needs Work. And then I did this second part next, making sure to change out the words rather than equipment. I said paraphernalia and for sports at the college here, okay? Rather than saying athletic, I said for sports. So basically, I took the same sentence, but I switched around the word order, but my final sentence still has the same meaning as the original. Okay, so some of the best ways to figure this out is through practice. I would recommend watching this video at least one more time, and then you're going to do some practice on paraphrasing. Thanks. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, as usual.